Hello folks, hope you're doing well. This is another episode that I want to show you how we can anticipate New York reversal so that we are not trapped by the London session. Sometimes things can happen and then you think you are in sync with the higher time frame bias, but you realize that London comes back, stops you, and then continues with the higher time frame trend. So how to avoid that is why you are here, and I hope you are 9 to 10 minutes will be enough for you to explore what is going to happen here. So welcome, let's roll. So as you look at this chart, I want you to check this low here, that is sell side liquidity. What we have here, that is buy side liquidity. So the range low has been taken. We are most likely to tap into this high this coming week. So now at least in the 4 hour you have a direction where the market is headed, right? Very clean. Now I want you to look at what we have up here. Now we know we're going high to where, so I want you to check this out. This is a premium fair value gap to the extent, right? Then we add a midline. So I want to add this line. The objective is this line here. See that line? Yeah, I'm done with that. So that was the objective. So we have this line and I want us to work towards getting our profits 50% of this fair value gap, because this is a higher time frame key level. So if you are going high, you should at least target 50% of that key level, right? So I'm done with the other side of the market. Now I want us to focus on the objective here. So clearly if you're going high, what you have here, this is what fair value gap. Okay, leave around this price that has already retraced lower to go high, of course, but now I want us to talk about this price segment here. So we have a key level and I want us to talk about this price here. Sorry, it's still on the extended version. All right, can remove the key level there. Good. So I want us to talk about this price action that led us to our key level there. Good. So I want you to, number one, I want you to remember that we have a key level here in the form of an FVG. You see that? So we want to see price come back into this one before we get to our profit level. This is so avoid this drop there. Suppose you already at that point you already have your profit. So this is a 4-hour chart. I want us to look at the 15 minutes chart, and then you'll be amazed. I love this one. Good. Now objective for this one is now here. Let me open this. So let me remove this lower rectangle, and this one, now we know what you're doing. So below this short-term low that was taken here, what do we have down here? A 4-hour FVG. Hopefully you recorded that, right? Cool. Now what we know all the time now, we have a 4-hour FVG. Price has taken a short-term low and then expansion higher. The last down close candle that takes out liquidity into a key level. This is what? A bullish order block. Hopefully we're good here, right? Yep. Amazing. Okay, very fine. But now you look close again, this order block is paired with what? A fair value gap. Very clean. All right, now remember, before anything we always have to check time all the time. If you can take much of your work to anticipate when and not why or where, that will be the best thing you need to do. You need to know when is price going to behave this way. Then you can ask now yourself, where is it supposed to behave that way, right? So that's when we marry time and price. Remember, it's all the time, it is just logic. When coupled with the pattern that you are using to trade, that is now unstoppable. You feel me there? Right, so let's check out this one here. Now I will open my eye to give me the sessions. You see that? Very interesting. Now I want you to check what happened. Remember, we had a 4-hour fair value gap, but London did not tap into the 4-hour fair value gap. When it does not do that, this retracement should not lie to you to continue buying higher, because we have to see that key level for our FEG being tagged before we can have an expansion higher. You did not get that. We had a 4-hour FEG. What we anticipated is London to come into that FEG, reject that, London to form the low of the day, New York continuation. That did not happen here. From the previous video that I sent you, you saw what happens when London forms the low. Now in this video, you are seeing now London failing to tag into a key level, then New York will do that, meaning New York will form the reversal for that day before we have what? An expansion higher. Hopefully you've registered that carefully. You feel me? Yeah. So from here now, you do the obvious. So after taking out liquidity, tagging for our FVG, our expansion higher, fair value, look at these wicks here. Nobody close below the 50% of this fair value. You remember the anatomy of an FVG, right? Then price goes higher. Now how do you scale in from here now that you've known now New York has formed the low of the day? I'm now supposed to trade higher. Then you can now check on PDRs that we use. Look here. Did you see that? That is what? An inversion fair value gap. If you look close again, what do we have here? We have a fair value gap here. So we have a fair value gap inside an IFVG. Now I told you last time, you don't need to enter once price tags this one. When we are in a continuation, wait for price to impulsively move away from the key level. If we have down close candles like this ones, all these down close candles, what do we have there? That is a bullish order block. That is plus OB. Very interesting things here. You feel me? Then if you look close again, this order block, we have what? A fair value gap there. Then from here you can expect price now to go higher, because sometimes going directly from the fair value gap, the next candle can open and dump lower first, take you out, and then go higher. If you've watched a few videos, you know what to expect and what to do there. Now the last cycle is what I told you recently, anatomy of an FVG. Look at that. So we have this bullish FVG. What do we say? For higher prices, we expect price to respect the upper quad. Worst case scenario, 50% of that fair value gap. Look at that, guys. Man, like, this is enough, guys. Like, if you can be patient enough, you need to ask yourself, when are these things going to happen, not where. After you know when time, then where now. Try to use the PDRAs and now take advantage of these moves here. Guys, this is amazing. So we have London accumulation, New York manipulation to a key level, then now expansion. This is a perfect example of New York reversal. So if London has not tagged a key level, a higher time frame key level, either 1 hour, 4 hour and higher, then New York will do that. If you are bullish, you need to be patient for New York to give you a reversal, or to print a reversal logic before you enter that trade. Hopefully these things are enlightening you. They're making you see things in a better and brighter way, and I'm really hoping that you lock in, go down to now backtest and do everything that it requires, so that you have enough data so that you can trust this model. Hopefully guys, you found this insightful. Kindly give me the thumbs high. You can share and also leave a comment if you are appreciating my work. Until next time, be safe.